Hello everyone, and welcome back to Day Trading Recap, Day 49. I'm recording this on a Saturday, not Friday when I actually took this trade, because I didn't get the chance to record Friday. But basically, we took a around $500 win again. Yeah, we won again. So basically, I kind of broke my rules a little bit here to take this trade. We didn't really get much of a move, and I exited basically as soon as price got all the way up here, because once price pushed higher and hit where I actually thought price would go, we didn't really hit my take profit, but then I was just like, we basically hit it, so I'm just gonna close. And it's kind of annoying how we instantly reverse without even like actually touching it, because it's a pipit lower than my take profit, which, like, dude, it's good enough. Like, what, we're gonna miss $2 on that? Are you kidding me, bro? Anyways, what we had to enter was just a bunch of inverse or value gaps. We had inverse gap here, inverse gap here, and we inverse this gap as well. That is plenty for a break of structure confirmation. But honestly, the better pair to trade for this day would have been Euro USD, because we just had such like better longs. We were the leading index too, and this was an actual fully formed hourly fair value gap that price was able to tap into. And then we get break of structure, retracement, candle closure off it, stops below just this fair value gap here to give us a little bit of wiggle room. Literally almost instantly take profit one, and then two's up here, but we don't get to two, so we're just securing profits. Okay, yeah, I remember now. This was basically why I closed, because of like 324. That might have been when we hit it, to be honest. I think yeah, because at 324 we tapped into where this wasn't actually an hourly for value gap. It got pushed higher up to this point, but because of it being like just kind of some sort of retracement zone, then it's like I basically should have almost closed right here, but because of me running down my stops all the way down here, I needed to close for something in 1-to-1. And because we had this big of a gap here, I was thinking that price could at least take out 15-minute, like, or these, it was just low resistance draws and liquidity, and then we would reverse and go lower, which that's literally how you trade. Trade away from high resistance draws and liquidity, target low resistance draws, boom, target the draws, and then we hit our take profits, stop that at break even for a pretty good win. But yeah, honestly, should have closed the second we pushed into the gap, because we were hitting take profits on Euro USD. To be honest, if I had a little bit tighter of a stop, I like where I would have gotten full confirmation would have been entering right about here, because as you can see, we break above this high, push into this fair value gap. Jeez, can I just place it on here? This fair value gap right here, and then we get a bullish closure off of that. Dude, hold on, just let me get rid of all this stuff, dude. It's like clutting my charts. Okay, fair value gap. Fair value gap. Okay, there we go. Delete, delete, delete. There we go. Okay, so basically, I would have gotten my second confirmation off price breaking above this high right here and retracing into this fair value gap right here. And then we close in our direction off that, closing bullish. And then, as you can see, can't take 1-to-1 here. The only spot we could actually take a 1-to-1 at would have been below this gap. So stops would go down here. Or actually, no. Yeah, and then we take this. But realistically, the best thing that should have happened today would have been trying to take profits the second we push into the gap, which we would have had to have stops right below the fair value gap. But then we could have closed some here, and then had a partial close, and then made a lot more. Or, ideally, this is the better entry. We could have closed some here by just having our stops below this fair value gap. So could have played today a little bit better with some tighter stops, close some here, and then yeah, boom, literally basically, yeah, amazing, take profit too, but yeah, it's whatever. We still won today. That's what really matters. Is we still predicted where price wanted to go, and we were profitable off it. That's the goal of every day. So yeah, today was pretty good. Or yesterday was pretty good. New York TGR took a loss and a win. I would have not even taken that first loss if I was trading New York, and I would have traded Nasdaq here. So basically, we're going higher, taking out all these draws on liquidity. Then eventually, we get up, take out all-time highs, and yeah, this happens after market open. But if we want to trade off this, it's break of structure, slight retracement, but you don't trade before 940. What happens as soon as 940 hits, we break back to the upside. Then we need break of structure, retracement, and then close your tensor. We don't break structure, we get up here. Then we break structure. Fair value gap right here. Order block up here. Price taps into the order block and fair value gap after breaking, and it closes bullish and or bearish in our direction. Stops above these highs. Take profits at these lows down here, and then it's pretty choppy today. But as you can see, we hit first profits and we hit second profits. So pretty good day. Well, would have been a pretty good day if I was able to trade New York, but I didn't trade New York because in school it's very difficult to place a trade. TGR entered just purely off of break of structure right here. He took a short off of this break and then got stopped out, trying to target lows here, and then he got stopped out. Took a second trade off the break of structure, chopped it up for a little bit, closed some here because this literally is 2 risk to reward, which is like just great. So we closed some here, and then he didn't really hold down to the second profit. He just kind of bailed once price got up back to here and made like 15K. So we basically both took wins today. So it was chill. Yeah, but anyways, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this trading recap. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more recaps. Leave a comment down below if you guys need help with anything trading related. And I will see you guys on Monday for the start of next week and trading recap day 50.